What's up, guys? So today, welcome to Betnex FX, and today we actually want to go for our prediction for next week. For actually this week per se, because it's Sunday today, and let's go over to trading view. Although I have some analysis here I've actually made for the week, but I want us to go and analyze together. That's why I actually made a new fresh charts for us to analyze together. So first thing on our list, we have to go to Euro USD. What do we have on Euro USD? Now we see that in Euro USD for a very long time we've been trending down, and we've actually been trending downward, and this is actually a downtrend. You can actually see it when we go down to our monthly time frame. We see that there was a resistance. We could actually see that very well on weekly or daily time frame. Let's see daily time frame. Now you see there's actually a resistance this price is failing, because there has been a triple top here, and the price is failing to break actually this support level. The price is failing to break this support level, which is actually pushing us downwards to the downtrend. So definitely I think we're going to be trending to this. We're going to be trending on this market until we get to this point. That's my prediction for this market. So now this week, how are we going to be entering a trade right here in this market? Now for the past week, we see what price really do in this chart. Let me delete all the stuff's happening here. Let me delete it. So we see what price has been doing. It has been creating a lower high, lower low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then price broke this lower low and then created a lower high. Now you see, as it created this lower high, price got to this point and it's respecting this point. This is why price is actually going downward. But what I'm actually thinking is, we're going to be looking for a place to take this trade and follow this trend downward, because we're never going to be thinking of buying this market, because buying this market is definitely going to be on a loss. We are currently on a downtrend until price actually break this resistance here. We know that we're switching forward, we're changing direction. But if price doesn't break this, price can actually come here, and here that is resisting and it's coming down. Price can actually go up here too and still come down. We're still actually on a downtrend. That's just it. But what we don't want to see is price breaking this level. If this level got broken, we know that we're actually continuing to go up, and then we're changing direction. But as soon as we remain under this level, we're still going down and we're still on a downtrend. The only thing I know we're going to be having here, the only problem I know we're going to be having here is that the price is going to come down up to this level before we think, because this is a major support here, before we think of changing direction in this market. So I think we're going to be trending downwards. We're going to be trending downwards on this market until we get to this level. So all we're looking for is to sell this market. That's that for Euro USD. That's that for Euro USD. So next on our list, we want to actually check on GDP USD. Now GDP USD, for real, GDP USD actually sometimes goes along with Euro USD. The only thing that goes opposite direction is mainly the USD JPY. So GDP USD, we see it's still currently on a downtrend. Normally, even a layman will see that this market is definitely on a downtrend. The market is definitely on a downtrend. You can't even argue anything about that. So where this downtrend is actually coming from is coming from the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, we could actually see this resistance where the market is respecting. We have our resistance here in the higher time frame, which this market is currently respecting, which is pushing this market down, because definitely I have always known that when this market gets to this point, it's going to do all it wants to do and start pushing downward. So now, since the market is pushing downward, we're hoping that this market is going to get down until this level here, this level of support here, or even go down here but it's going to take a long time. So what we're saying, before it's going to change the direction, it's going to get up to this point before it changes the direction. Although we have a problem child here, which price is going to definitely respect around here. We could see it very well on the 4 hours time frame. We have a stubborn child here, which price may definitely come and make us think of like maybe a false support, and even right here. But just know that in the market situation, it's always trending down, and then it might come here, push up a little, and it will still go down. All we're looking for is for this market to come down to a place of support where it has reached a multiple rejection so many times. That is what we're trying for this market to do. So now what we're thinking about is, we are already on this trade. I think I took this trade, but since it was Friday, I actually got out of this trade. I took a sell on this trade. But actually, how I actually took a sell on this trade, let's look at this this points and see understand how I took this trade. Let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. So if we go to the 15 minutes time frame, we actually see price using this meter. Price broke, and then it was in the middle of the night. Immediately typed, it's broke. I actually wanted to take this trade. I entered the trade, but I don't keep trade till weekend, and it's hovering here, and immediately, not up to 10 minutes, I had to remove the trade in a little profits. I had to remove the trade right here, I guess. So I wasn't waiting, I wasn't patient for the chart, but I know definitely for sure. Forget about this uptrend in the lower time frame. All these are just noise. All we're talking about is that when it gets to this major resistance, it's going to drop down, and the market is going to continue trending downward, because all we're trying to do in the market is respect what is happening in the higher time frame. We're only respecting what's going to be happening in the higher time frame. I know that. So next on our list is United States CHF, USD CHF. So there is not so much on this USD CHF. All we could see in the weekly time frame is that the market is going downwards. Let's say it's on a downtrend. We have this correction first, and then the market tried to correct, and now it's corrected. But it seems like it's a change of direction on this market, because we have this support line down here. We have this support line down here. So since we have this support area of support line down here, the market is actually changing direction up to the upside. So when we go to our daily time frame, we see clearly what is going on the market, and then we see that the price actually started trending downwards. The price started trending downwards, and when the price trended downwards, it got to this point, created a higher high, a higher low, and now created a higher high, and then this is a higher low. And since it's creating a higher low, what we are saying is, as soon as price break this level, as soon as price break this level, that's this level of support here. As soon as price break this level of support, which is a resistance on this level, when price breaks it and actually breaks the price, come back retest here, we're going to be thinking of buying this market and all that to follow the trend. But that doesn't mean we don't have a problem child around here. We have this difficult problem child around here, which definitely might push the market down. But all we need to do is to follow the trend and trade this market. At least we still have about how many pips? We still have about 300 pips up to that level. So all I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be looking for a position to trade this market up to this direction. I'm going to look for where I'm going to enter this market and trade it up. But all I know is that this market is not going down anymore, because it has reached a major point of a resistance, a support here, and then it's trying to change direction to change back upward. So my trading for this week is, I'm going to be looking down on the lower time frame. Okay, now on the lower time frame, the 4 hour time frame, you see it's creating a change of trend. It's changing trend upward. But now this is the problem. When it got to this level, it started moving down. Now, what we're saying is price is definitely going to break this level. But if it doesn't break the level, no problem. But all you know is that you're not trading this market downwards because we have this major level here holding this market. You don't trade the market downward. All you have to do is to wait for the price to get to this level, break this level, support turn resistance, and sorry, when it break the level, come back and retest the level, and then you find a way, a possible way to buy the market back to this level here. So this is analysis for CH United States dollar CHF for the week, and then let's go to United States JPY. USD JPY has currently been trending up for a very long time, and trust me, when you see a market trending this way with this high volume on the weekly time frame, let's go to the daily time frame so you understand what I'm saying. On the daily time frame, you see this market has really been trading upwards. You don't really want to sell this market. Trust me, we don't really know what's going on. For a while, I was actually hoping on this support here. I was only waiting for this resistance here. Sorry, on this resistance here, because this is a resistance we have in the markets for the market to follow. But then I'm beginning to think this is a liquidation because price actually broke a little and then it's trying to come back to our level once more. So my analysis for this market is definitely going to the 15 minutes time frame. If I want to take a trade on this 15 minutes time frame, all I'm going to be looking for is the last place um, where we have a problem on the market where price failed to break for a very long time before the last red candle before it actually went to our zone, which is here. So as soon as price break this level, as soon as price break this level on the 15 minutes time frame, I'll enter the trade and trade it down to the downside because definitely for price to break this level, it's going to be showing us sign and then it's going to keep breaking, creating a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we'll know that the trend has shifted down to the downside. But for now, I'm not taking any trade on this market because we don't know if the trade is on a high time frame. We don't know if this trade is definitely going to push more higher because we can be aiming here and then we can be aiming here, but all I'm waiting for is price to come down, break this my level, and then push me back to the downside. Or probably when price goes up, as soon as price goes up, break this level already created. Sorry, break this level already created. We're going to be looking for another way to enter this market and trade it up and trade the market up to the upside. So that's my analysis for here. But if the market, once the market break this level, I'm going to be clicking a sell immediately, and that's my analysis for United States USD JPY. So going over to GDP JPY, GDP JPY is quite confusing. Well, I must say the market has been hovering right on this our resistance level, which is around this level. Although it broke a little due to liquidation, and it comes back to our level and all that, and has been hovering this level for quite a long time. This is about 2 days. 2 days price has been, God, like 4 days price has been on this level and so on. So what we're actually looking for when we go down here, you see this market on our weekly time frame is trending up. Like I don't think you want to sell a candle this bluish. I don't think you want to sell this candle this bluish because we don't really know what's going on in this market because right now it's either the market is going to push up a little and then come back into our zone on this week, but all we're trying to do on this week is going to the 4 hours. I already drew my trend line, which as soon as market break, we'll continue trending with this trend line. But then if this my trend line break, I'm going to start looking for a position to trend this downward. I'm going to be looking for a position to trend this downward since it's respecting our resistance. But Then I'm going to wait for more confirmation because this is a bluish engulfing candle, like it's a bluish candle, and then I don't want to be trading this candle. Sell for now until I see more confirmation before I'm going to be selling this candle. For now, we'll just leave it on a buy. That's when price actually break and continue upward, we'll buy. But if it doesn't show me confirmation downwards, I'm not going to be selling this. So for now, I'm watching this closely. It's actually one of my watch list, although I actually took a trade which is a buy on this trade here. I took a trade and I made a lot of profit on this. I made a lot of profit on this because when it came to my trend line, and for days I held this trade for about 2-3 days or so, and then I took profits around here when it was seeming like the market was moving down. I wasn't patient. I took profit around here, but my target was actually here. My target, sorry, it was up a little, I guess, because I was targeting this resistance here. So I took profit somewhere around here because price came up, almost hit my take profit, and then started coming down, but I wasn't awake and so on. So I actually just took profit. So next on our list is RNZD. This is a clear one here because for a very long time this market has been trending downwards. You could see the market, it's trended downwards for a very long time, and then we are up. So the market trended downwards, came back to this support level, and all we could see now is market changing direction. Now definitely I would have entered this trade yesterday, but I got the confirmation, but it was late because yeah, this is actually where we have the last listen, but the zone, but then they liquidate the market, and all they are trying to do, the market makers are trying to get people sell this market when they actually broke this support level. When they broke this support, this resistance level, sorry, the support level, when they broke the support level, they actually wanted people to sell this market so that they can have more volume to be able to buy the market upward. So you could see the push. As soon as it broke, it started pushing up once more. So what I'm going to do in this chart is that I'm going to go to the 15 minutes time frame, and I'm going to be looking for a break of structure on the 15 minutes time frame if I see one, but now I can't clearly see one. So I'll be waiting to understand what the market is going to be doing before I definitely take a trade on this market. But right now I'm going to wait for this market to actually break this trend line and then continue upward. So we're going to be taking this trade from here, around here, down to this place. You could see how many pips this is. You could just see how many pips this is. So we're just going to be taking advantage of this long run around here, and beside, this is an engulfing candle. It's not like, it's an order block, and then price is reacting from that level because price came here and immediately went up. So we're definitely trying to buy this market, but waiting for this break of the trend line and some structure break to confirm that the market is actually changing direction. That's what we have for Euro NZD. So going over to gold. I don't really trade gold. I'm not a fan of gold. Like gold, I really don't understand the market, but then for a very long time the market has been trending downwards. You see, exactly what the Japanese yen is doing is actually what the gold is actually doing. It's doing inverse of what the Japanese yen is doing. Gold actually follow the trend of the GDP USD and the Euro USD. So if gold is actually going up, USD JPY is going down. But along the line, I don't really understand what's going on your GDP USD and so on and so forth. So if Euro USD is going up, gold definitely will be going up because they are the pairs before the USD. So definitely they should be going up. And then I think what we'll be looking on gold right now is on our daily time frame. We see, yeah, gold has actually always failed to break this highest high that it has been for a very long time. I don't think gold has ever been to this high before, and it's trending downwards over again and so on. So what we want to do in this market is it's created an uptrend. Gold definitely wasn't an uptrend, but when we came to all this resistance level, what we see is that there was a change of direction on gold, which we'll see very well on the 4 hours time frame. So there's a change in direction of gold, and then gold is trending downwards. And since gold is actually trending downwards, what we'll be trying to do on this market is definitely to sell gold, because now it actually came down to this place where price failed to break. It broke the price, came back, retest this price, and it's definitely going to push down. So we're expecting gold to push down until we get to somewhere around, I think it's going to be creating a series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low until somewhere around here, because this is where we have a major support that is going to be holding gold down. So I think gold is going to be trending down to this 1800 before definitely pushing up again. But that doesn't mean that it shouldn't do other things. Market is a game of prediction. We're not really sure. So what we're just trying to do is our prediction based on previous analysis and based on normal analysis of the market and so on. So we have over to AUD USD. AUD USD on the weekly time frame. What do we have? We have the market was trending downwards for a very long time, and then there's a change of direction on the market when it got to this level, and it started pushing up. But right now, when we go to our daily time frame, we'll see that this market is definitely on a range. So I think I wouldn't be trading on this market. I'm not going to be trading on this market, because when the market is on a range, you leave the market because it's neither trending up or trending down. All we want to do in the market is following the trend. And if market is not trending, we're not doing anything in the market. It's better to keep your money than to be using your money to gamble in this market. So that's all we have for that. And then we have AUD on our weekly time frame. AUD is trending upward, and we can see the market is quite, it looks somehow, but then we can still make a prediction out of this market because we have a major zone that the market might be targeting. So when we come to our daily time frame, what do we see? Yeah, although we have a problem child around here, but that doesn't mean that the market wouldn't still trend until it gets to that point. So now we are currently right now on an uptrend. So what we're going to be seeing here in this market is we're going to be seeing market coming down to somewhere around this level to create more volume, this level, because that's the last place the market reacted from. When we go to the 4 hours, you'll see what I mean very well. So we're waiting for the market to come down to this zone, and then let's push the market up to the upside. Why I didn't actually take this zone well was because this is like our 4 hours time frame, and if you could see when this market was moving, you could see the pullback. It's definitely too high. Like the pullback, it's not like some other market that you see the pullback, it's not so deep and all that. So we're actually expecting a deep pullback. So we're not going to be taking this little zone as a major zone, although that doesn't mean that some reaction will not be happening here. Yes, a reaction might come here. Market might actually come down to this level and try to push up. But no matter what, I think market is going to come down here, show some form of rejection before continuing to the upside, because I think we still have a lot of pips already to do here. About You can get about 150 pips in this market before it gets up to this upside. So that's my prediction for AUDU JPY. So the next analysis is AUD CAD. Wow, This market is definitely um, it's trending downwards. Let's see. On the daily time frame, we could see that this market is trending downward, but I wouldn't be trading this market because it's not really giving us structure breaks. Like it's I don't know if you understand. It just looks scattered and so on and so forth. But that doesn't mean you can't really catch some pips on this market. What I necessarily do on this market is always to target the order block. Markets like this, I come down, you see this order block, I come down here, monitor the order block, go to my 15 minutes, look for structure breaks, and then trade to the upside and all that. Apart from that, there's nothing I'm really doing on this market rather than just watching the market. Markets like this, I actually go for a scalp, and I don't target more than 25 pips in market like this to 40 pips. So that's all I'm going to say about this market. Then let's go to our Euro CAD. What do we have on Euro CAD? Euro CAD on a weekly time frame. We see that price is actually expecting something on a weekly time frame. Let's put a line here. The price is expecting on a weekly time frame. So let's go on a daily. You see, price actually expected something here. On a daily time frame, you see price is actually respecting this level on a daily time frame, and then price came up here, trended up here. You wouldn't see the trend well until you go to the 4 hours. You see price trended up here, got to this level, make a clear resistance. Now what people don't actually know on this market, now you see this market was a kind of a bullish market. Now see, when you go to our daily time frame, people will always want to sell this market once they get to this bluish and got this engulfing candle that is coming down for sale. But what people don't actually understand, you see a market coming up with this whole blue, there's nothing actually bringing it down, like a red candle or a mixture of red candle and all that. All you know is just that the market is pushing up. When you go, sorry, ouch, what did I do? Okay, so you see the market is just pushing up. Let's see on the weekly time frame. So you see what you see there. Now you see the market's pushed up very well, and then you wouldn't want to be trading sell on this market first until you get confirmation. People actually get stopped out when they trade this market, when they see that the market is coming down. Not that you're not gonna eat, you're gonna eat, but it's going to be little. So you're supposed to actually wait for maybe something like a structure breaks and all that before you take this market. And me, I like doing my structure breaks on the 15 minutes time frame. So now you see I didn't really see a clear something here on the 15 minutes time frame. Sorry, on the 15 minutes time frame, I didn't really see something clear, like I can actually draw a trend. But when you come down to the second time the price was going up, you can actually see that I saw a trend I can actually draw, and immediately price broke my trend line. I can be able to take a sell. Let's say it broke and it got to this point. I can be able to take a sell comfortably, even if I reduce my take profits or so, which I'm definitely going to be seeing, because two things I do when take and sell in the market. I see if it is actually news pushing the market downwards, or definitely it's moving on its own and it has high pressure moving the market. So when something like this happen in this market, I just look for another structure break in order to push the market upward, because if I'm going to be taking this market, I'm going to take this market as a retest, at something like a retest that's then pushing the market down, because I wouldn't be taking this long candle, because it's going to make me not have a good stop loss on my markets, definitely. But let's say the market broke and immediately, yeah, look at here, thank you very much, this is where my 15 minutes candle broke, and I can be able to comfortably put a sell there. And then you could see what we target here. You could just even target 50 pips stop loss, and then you could hit the market up to, I like doing 1 to 3 ratio. You could hit the market up to 135 pips, and you could still hit the market downwards. It's just easy, very very easy. But that's not what we came here to do. So all we're trying to do now is to analyze what we have for the week. So I'm just trying to make you understand why you shouldn't trade a market that has that velocity moving up. It's just like a car. When a car is moving up at this high speed, you don't do anything to the car. You actually wait for the car to slow down before you take a trade. So when the market got up to this level, making a double top is more of a confirmation for you to sell a market. And then as soon as it gets a double top, you understand that it created now like an order block around here, because as soon as price got to this level, it came down. So you're waiting for price to get back to that level to be able to sell the market. And price created an order block on this 4-hour time frame, sorry, let's see here. So all you're looking is inside this zone. When price was getting back to that zone, you look for a way to sell your market, which was the 15 minutes candle I told you, the 15 minutes trend line I told you. Once it's broken, you could take the trade. So back to what we're here for. Price have been trading downwards for a very long time, and I think we're going to be trading until we get down to this major level here. I think we're going to be trending until we get to this level here. But all we need to do now is we need to catch the trend, which definitely price has already created a price here that we are following, this price here, and when it's got to touch the price, it's trending down. So we're waiting for price to calm down, create another structure for us before we can be able to enter this trade. So last on our list is Euro JPY. So Euro JPY, what do we have here? So on our weekly time frame, Euro JPY has actually encountered a problem child, which is a resistance level around here, and this resistance price has been trying to go up and all that. So the only thing I'm going to do, because this market is not since it's encountered a resistance and all that, you see, this market is a market that, like, it didn't really just go sharp. Now it has gone up, it came down, it went up again, it came down, it went up again, to show that the sellers around here in the market, they are weighed so much and they're trying to bring this market down. So what I'm going to be trying to do in this market is around the 4-hour time frame, which is here, we see that the market is already trying to trend downwards. It's already created this level for us to take advantage on in order to push the market downwards. But then we're not just taking the trade. All we'll be looking for in this market is a structure break on this market, and if you don't find one, you're not finding one. Just wait for structure break on this market before you'll be able to take a trade. Or perhaps the best way I can take a trade that I'm always very, very sure of is when you check and get the candle, the last red candle that's push it. But this market is definitely something else. So we definitely use a place where price rejected so many times, which is around this level. So I think as soon as price breaks this level, I should be taking a sell on this market, because this is the only problem child we have here. If price break this level, I'll be thinking about taking the price to sell it downwards, to sell the market downwards to go. So this is all we have for today, and thank you for watching, and I hope you come back next time and to view us on this our channel, and make sure you subscribe and like the channel. Once more, welcome to Business FX, and we are always here to give you the best video ever. Thank you. Peace.